had one time with Kawhi. Sure. And I feel pretty confident saying they'll never win another ring.
Yeah. Well, never?
I mean, it's highly unlikely. That franchise cannot keep people. They got very lucky that they made one decision. Unless they do that, that's a different topic for a different day.
Sure.
The likelihood of them winning another ring is very low. It's almost impossible if they don't have a Kawhi. I get that.
Yeah.
But Kevin Durant is wholeheartedly, he decided the finals by not being there. That's one thing. Two, he is literally indefensible. You cannot defend KD. That's why he's so easy to hate. Because he is going to score. He's going to drop 30. You're not going to stop him.
LeBron can defend him. And he has. And he's proven that.
It's been a while since we've seen them go in this kind of a pressure situation, though.
Sure, but...
And KD got the better of him in that finals. No, he didn't. No, he definitely slowed KD way down.
Yep.
He's mostly indefensible. Kawhi wasn't having a great amount of time. He wasn't having great success guarding KD in this finals. The 2 games he did, 1.5 or half quarter that he did.
Sure.
Not mind you, there's circumstances that are involved, adrenaline and whatnot.
Right.
But
it's hard to say.
He is almost indefensible. The other thing is, not only is he indefensible, but on the other side of the ball, he's very difficult to score on as well. Because of that, he's one of the most dynamic players all around. He's also very consistent. I would think that his shooting percentage would be really, really high. His shooting ratings would be really high in a video game.
Yeah.
I would put his shooting ratings higher than Kawhi. Kawhi can score, but he's very inconsistent. His is mostly he gets into the groove of the game, and then he starts scoring.
And see, this is where I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay. Who you putting at 1?
Kawhi.
That's fine. I mean, Kawhi's my 2.
Kawhi. I've been, once again, I've been very vocal about my disagreement with Kawhi's decisions on this podcast, but Kawhi's talent is, you can't argue, Kawhi is number 1.
I don't hate that.
He's better than KD, right now.
Sure.
Take the injury out.
Sure.
If KD was completely healthy, I still think that Kawhi is better than KD.
No, you do have to kind of consider the injury too, though, because do you really, should you really put Kevin Durant above Kawhi when really...
I'm not gonna consider the injury just because of the simple fact of if both
I'm saying
guys
for
are
a 1-year video game though.
Yeah,
he's not going to play.
But if both guys are completely healthy,
sure,
which I think this is what their ratings are based on, right?
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
If both guys are completely healthy, I think that Kawhi proved this past season with a 1-year video game,
sure,
that he's better than Durant, and they have the rankings actually to reflect that. Right now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I think that the ranking of LeBron being number 1 is silly. I think Kawhi should be number 1, KD should be number 2.
Okay.
LeBron should be number 3, and Giannis number 4.
Who's 5? I'll give my other 4.
Number 5 for me, Steph.
So I'd go 1 KD, 2 Kawhi.
Okay.
3 I would go with Giannis. 4 I'd go LeBron. 5 I would actually put Westbrook in my top 5.
You're gonna bump Westbrook. Okay, so
I'm gonna bump him way up.
You're gonna bump him from 13.
2 main reasons. I don't put Russell Westbrook in my top 5 players in real life, but in a video game I would.
Sure.
Because of what you're gonna. So I'm thinking as I'm playing 2K, you and I are fucking kicking it playing 2K,
right?
And I'm like, we draft or something, right?
Right. Do a fantasy draft.
So we'll do a fantasy draft. I'm going to hone in on playing on Westbrook because I'm just going to rip the ball from you, and then I'm going to dunk and shoot threes. So in my mind, he's one of the main guys I'd want to control and play at that position. He'd be one of the main guys I'd like to play with.
Sure.
And it's just strictly video game.
Right.
I'm not putting him in my top 5 in real life. If we can run through that too to end this episode. This conversation went more intense than I expected it to, actually.
Hey,
the ratings are not great.
They're not.
I think,
and Alana does not agree.
No,
the dogs. Keely does not agree.
No, I think Olivia's here.
Hey, that's great.
Oh, they're just whining.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck 2K. I hate 2K. To wrap this up, let's go our top 5 IRL at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we've already done this before in a previous podcast episode, but you know what?
We have not, actually. We've done top 5 heroes and villains. We did not do top 5 players in the league currently.
Okay. Well, top 5 player in the
Oh, wait. Yes, we did.
We
did.
Here's our top 5. We've already
did a
gone
whole
through
episode
this.
on this.
Um,
And our top 5s are not the same.
No.
They're mostly the same.
You know what? I think what might be a better idea is, so we've already gone through our top fives. I think what's more important is 5 through 10. Because I think that's where we're going to argue the most at.
Okay. I wish I remembered what my top 5 was.
Who cares? No one listens to this podcast, so they won't know.
There are ones of people.
The whole ones of people. You know, and what I'm going to do is based on... You know what, Anthony? What I'm going to do is based on this ranking. I just want to shit on 2K because I'm feeling that mode right now because I think that they really screwed the pooch on this.
Sure. Good job, 2K. They did. I'm going to
put Harden at my 6.
Okay.
As of right now, I know I put my top 5 already in a previous episode, but as of right now, I'll tell you my top 5 listeners because I change my mind on a daily basis. I want to put Kawhi at 1, Giannis at 2, Durant at 3, LeBron at 4, and I'm going to put Steph at 5. I'm going to put Harden at 6. Put Westbrook at 7. Because I do think that Harden's a bit better than Westbrook right now.
I mean, I strongly disagree. But that's just because I'm very big on both.
I know.
Very big on two-way.
I'll put Anthony Davis next.
Okay, 7. No, 8.
No, that's 7. Right?
No, that's 8.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, it's actually really tough.
It is.
Top 10 is very hard.
It's tough. I'm going to put Dame next.
Okay.
And then Paul George.
You're going to leave Anthony Davis out of your top 10. And Joel Embiid.
I said Anthony Davis, didn't I?
Nope. You said Harden. You said, so 1 through 5, you have Kawhi. You had Giannis. Mm-hmm. You had KD. Mm-hmm. LeBron. Mm-hmm. Curry. Mm-hmm. Harden. Westbrook.
Oh, I did leave Anthony Davis out.
Then you put...
oh, no, I was looking at it, but I didn't say it.
Who'd you put at 8?
I think we skipped one.
No, I don't think you did. 6, 7. Who'd you put at 8?
Dame.
You put 8. You put Dame at 9. And then at 10, you put Paul George. Maybe you did skip 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we skipped 8. Anthony Davis is going to be at 8.
Okay.
Listeners, if I skipped 8, I apologize. The Trulies are hitting.
I would put I'd put Kevin Durant at 1. I'd put
Kevin.
I would.
You're putting Kevin Durant at 1.
It's very close for me, but yeah, I would put him at 1. It's very, very close. It's very tough.
Holy Toledo.
I would put, I mean, okay. honestly, 1 for me is 1A and 1B. I consider Kawhi and Kevin Durant to be equal players.
Right.
I do. They're 1, 2. I'd put Giannis at 3. LeBron at, oh God, I can't believe I'm going to do this. 4, I think I'm actually going to put Steph. And I think I put LeBron right below him. And it's hard. I don't like that.
This is being recorded.
Yeah, it's a heel turn.
Everyone. Anthony just ranked Steph Curry over LeBron James.
You know, I have a real case of deja vu here. Like we didn't just try to record this multiple. Yeah, I did. It was really difficult to do that, but I don't feel great about it.
This is being recorded forever.
Mm-hmm.
Some
would say it's been recorded.
Anytime you talk shit about Steph Curry, I'm going to go back and play this.
I have maintained for a long time that I don't like Steph Curry, but I still think that he's one of the best players in the league. I just don't like him.
But yeah, you put him over your boy, LeBron James.
Yeah, anyway, so we were going through the top 10 here, so let me go through the rest of my top 10. 6, I would go with... Shit, I forgot where I went. 6, I go with Westbrook.
Okay.
7, I'll go with Anthony Davis.
Okay.
I'll go with Harden at 8.
You're going to put Harden at 8.
I am. I'm going to
Anthony, you're going to put Harden at 8 below Anthony Davis.
I am.
How?
I just think that he only affects one side of the ball. I have maintained this for 6 episodes now.
Dude, I am like...
I'm nothing if not consistent.
I'm a classic Harden hater. Don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
Harden is better than Anthony Davis.
Sure, on the offensive side. On the offensive side, I completely agree.
Oh, goodness. Okay, continue.
9 I put Dame Dalla, and 10 I'll put George. George and Embiid I could flip. I could flip at 10 and 11.
You're gonna put Paul George at 10?
Yeah, I'd put 10. Yeah.
Based on what?
He's just been doing it a little bit longer. He's been very consistent for a long time.
Okay.
He's not quite as dynamic as he was pre-injury.
Right.
But he...
Well, no one expects him.
No. But based on longevity of career, it's too early, I think, to put Embiid because he had the big injury season, then he had the big season.
Yeah.
And we don't know. Like,
Right.
Is this because no one knew how to play against this guy for a whole season, or is he actually that
Well, I think
good?
they knew how to play against him. I think Embiid is showing a level of dominance. I agree with that.
I mean, I could flip him. I could flip him easily. I mean, if Embiid has another season like he did last year, this next season, people are gonna really want to put him towards
I can
like
see
6
why
or
you would
7.
put Paul George above him just because Paul George has been dominant for longer.
Right.
I get
Right,
that.
right.
I completely get that.
And we're about to see him with Kawhi too. We're about to see his game probably open up a little better.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Well, the thing is too, I would love to have seen Kawhi stay on Toronto.
You too. I'd love to see if they could run it
Just
back.
to see if they could not only run it back, but just to see if now that the league is used to like Kawhi running the way he does,
Right.
with like a non-superstar,
Yeah.
right next to him, if he could be shut down.
Yeah. No. I
I
agree
really
with that
do.
completely.
Him pairing with Paul George is dangerous.
It is. It's tough though. Like 1 through 5 isn't so bad. I think everybody's top 5 is probably the same with a different order.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure there's plenty of people that still put LeBron number 1. I'm positive there are plenty of people, including
Sure.
NBA 2K.
Sure.
Isn't that game made in Canada?
Is it?
I think so.
Maybe they're just being way too nice.
They just got some Tim Hortons
Yep.
and just went and fucked a boot.
Freaking chugging maple syrup.
I have heard Tim Horton donuts are very good, actually.
Wait, what?
Yeah, have you heard of Tim Horton? It's like the Canadian donut.
No,
it's
I've
like,
heard about Tim Hortons. I didn't know that they served donuts.
yeah, it's a donut shop.
What?
It's like one of the better donut shops like in the world, apparently.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Can we go to Canada?
Yeah, I would love to go to Canada. I don't think I'd come back though.
Raptors for life?
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
We just all of a sudden do a heel turn.
Is that
Raptors
it?
fans for life.
No one turns heel if you become a Raptors fan.
Oh, sure.
Maybe.
Sure you do.
It depends on if.
I've heard wonderful things about Canada,
Uh huh.
right?
Yeah, sure.
That all of the people are very, very sweet.
Mhm.
Their sports fans are kind of atrocious.
Oh, see, I don't
They
know the hockey
cheered.
fans.
They
Oh, they
cheered when KD went down. They also threw beer on the field when the Texas Rangers were playing them in the wild card.
Oh, the Blue Jays fans are fucking
They're
garbage.
awful, dude.
And their field sucks.
They're in Toronto. I think maybe it's a Toronto thing.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it's just like a simple, like simplified Toronto thing that we just aren't aware. Okay, you know what? Hey, here we go. Adam Silver. Hey, Adam Silver. Bring back the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Oh, I forgot that was ever a thing.
Or just bring back a team to Vancouver.
Mhm.
Expand your horizons.
Yeah.
Memphis doesn't give a shit about their team anymore. They actually do.
Yeah.
But Memphis
And
sucks.
I've heard Memphis is actually a great city, just a lot of crime.
Okay, just calm down. Adam Silver, I'm trying to make a point here, Anthony. Please bring another team to Vancouver. We need to see
Knuckleheads.
Knuckle.
I've been waiting for a few seconds.
The Vancouver Knuckleheads. Adam Silver.
Mhm.
Please bring back or bring to us the Vancouver Knuckleheads.
Yes.
I'll buy a jersey.
Yeah. Oh shit. Hell
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
I would.
I'll change. I don't give a shit.
I'll make sure it says Knucklehead 1.
Also, Mark Cuban, if you're listening, I'm just kidding. That's fan for life.
Well, these 2K ratings are trash. I think we've decided that.
Yeah, I think that we both can agree on a couple of the ratings are kind of silly.
Uh-huh.
We kind of disagreed on a couple of them, but we agreed on most of them. I don't see what I would really love to see what they were looking at,
Yeah.
and to determine the overall,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But there's a couple of guys that no matter what they were looking at are just way too low.
You know what they need?
Just to recap,
Yeah.
Westbrook's way too low. Klay Thompson's way too low.
Jimmy
and
Buckets
Jimmy
is too
Butler.
low. Yeah.
I would say that. I think Donovan Mitchell's way too low. He's not a B plus player.
No.
He's
no,
not.
no.
He's not.
Sure. This is just something I think they should do. Madden has added ratings adjusters.
Right.
I'm a big fan of seeing on those loading